What will life be like on the planet Mars? Better still, how would humans survive in space for too long? It finally seems as if humans have got a chance to reach the red planet, with Elon Musk alongside some tech companies advancing the project to colonize the red planet and engage in manned deep space exploration. Already, Elon Musk has expressed his desire to turn us into a multi-planetary species, but because space is not habitable naturally for us, this has limited what we can do in space. One of the major challenges in space is weightlessness, which is the effect of no gravity. Gravity plays an important role in ensuring we survive on Earth. But how does Elon Musk intend to tackle this problem and make deep space exploration possible? Find out in this video how Elon Musk is building an artificial gravity starship for the space race ahead. Hi guys, welcome back to Glancy Tech, where we take you through all you need to know about Elon Musk's artificial gravity starship. Elon Musk is undoubtedly the leader in the space race, with his company SpaceX leading the race to Mars colonization. Already, the company became the first private company to launch into space and put a man there, and currently, the company has shown that it could take on NASA, Roscosmos, and other world space agencies. The company is at it again with the rollout of this magnificent artificial gravity starship. Elon Musk has an ambitious project of colonizing the red planet, and this was why he created SpaceX to advance his ambition. The company has been working tirelessly to bring this to fruition, with the launch of various rocket tools that would make the project a success. The company recently launched Mechazilla, which will be used to catch rockets when returning from space. Also, the company is already finalizing the rollout of its Starship rocket, the rocket which is believed would make the Mars journey easy. But yet again, the company has set out to launch the artificial gravity ship, which is most needed and will make the journey a big success. First things first, why do we need artificial gravity? Like we said earlier, outer space is not habitable for man naturally, as it has no gravity, hence humans float in space. Now, since every other planet is in space, space exploration would be difficult due to the effect of exposure to radiation and weightlessness. This effect has predominantly limited space exploration to low Earth orbit, and of course to the moon, which took place over 50 years ago. Ever since then, we have been restricted in space exploration, and we haven't sent any man to the moon in over 50 years. But Elon Musk has suddenly revived the discussion and interest in deep space exploration, as he wants to go deep into space, going far beyond the moon to Mars. But for the record, this type of journey would not be easy for humans. This is simply because our body cannot endure the duration of weightlessness. We could still endure the journey to the moon, which is about 3 days, but a trip to Mars and deep space is far beyond that. For example, a trip from the Earth to Mars would take at least 8 months and some days, which is the shortest period we could get there, and this happens once in 2 years. And at some times, a trip to Mars could last up to 1 year at the longest duration. The implication of this is that humans would have to endure zero gravity for at least 1 year and some days. This is huge and a problem because the absence of gravity alters physiological functions, especially our cardiovascular system. There is no way humans can survive that long without any adverse effect on health, bearing in mind that Mars also has reduced gravity. Comparing the trip to Mars and the trip to the moon, you would agree that we could easily cope with a trip to the moon, as we only need about 6 days for to and fro movement to the moon. But for Mars exploration, we need at least 2 years. That means if we must colonize planet Mars and have more manned deep space exploration, we must overcome these challenges. We must use advanced technology to induce artificial gravity such that humans can fly in space with the same gravity that is on Earth. This is what Elon Musk is hoping to achieve with the latest rollout of Tesla gadgets. The interesting thing about this project is that these are things we have seen countless times in Hollywood sci-fi movies. With all these being said, how does Elon Musk intend to get this done? We have always known Elon Musk to be a goal-getter. The multi-talented entrepreneur has shown himself to be the kind of person to deliver on this. At this point, it is important to say that Elon Musk is not the first person to talk about this concept of artificial gravity. The earliest form of research into artificial intelligence can be dated back to the 19th century. The man, Konstantin Tsiolkovsky, who was alive from 1857 to 1935, began active research into this and even proposed a theory to back that up. He is regarded as one of the early pioneers in the field of rocketry. In the year 1903, he published a book titled Investigation of Outer Space Rocket Devices. This was one of the earliest books on rocketry. In that book, he suggested that artificial gravity could be created in space using rotational force. Since he published his ideas on achieving artificial gravity, many other theories have been put forward, which is a variation of the original idea. Some of these ideas were put forward by von Braun wheel, O'Neill cylinder, and Stanford torus. The question is Elon Musk's idea of creating an artificial gravity similar to what we have? Well, Elon Musk revealed his plans on how to create artificial gravity. He revealed this when he was asked by one of his enthusiastic fans on Twitter. The Twitter user asked if it was true that Elon Musk was working on tethering 2 spaceships to create artificial gravity, and Elon Musk confirmed the tweet. So it is simple. Elon Musk's idea of creating artificial gravity is all about tethering 2 spaceships together. A tethered spaceship would pave the way for deep space exploration, as it would make it conducive for humans to stay in space comfortably and without adverse effects of weightlessness for more than a year. But then Elon Musk has not released how this would be actualized, as this concept is still in review. However, analysts believe that this could be similar to what Konstantin Tsiolkovsky already proposed. The idea would be based on rotational and centripetal forces. Centripetal force is the force that keeps an object in a circular part. The purpose of inducing an artificial gravity with the help of centripetal force is to have a hub ship filled with a truss that unfolds and deploys robotically, thus serving as the wheel spokes. It would be positioned between 2 passenger starships and would link up with them during the 6+ month-long journey to Mars. Once linked up, the passenger ships would swivel around to reorient themselves and fire their thrusters to impart momentum to the wheel. Once enough velocity was generated to simulate Earth normal gravity, which is 9.8 meters per second squared or 1 gram, the passenger ships would reorient themselves again to face inward towards the hub ship. For the remainder of the journey, those aboard the passenger ships would experience the sensation of being pulled down thanks to the centripetal force created by the rotation of the wheel. But the problem with this theory is that it would disorientate the positions of the antennas, causing losing of signals periodically, bringing about communication challenges, which they can't afford to have en route to Mars. The issue of power could also be a challenge as the spaceship rotates in space. Every spaceship makes use of solar panels to generate power, and the truth is they are more suitable in space because of the abundance of solar rays. The problem is, as the spacecraft keeps rotating, the solar panels would no doubt be moved out of position, and thus the problem of getting fixed power in space. So, in simple terms, the challenge would be to keep the panels in position such that they keep getting solar rays. But like we said, all these concepts and theories are still being studied, and we could see a rollout anytime soon. Interestingly, when confirming the news on Twitter, Elon Musk did not give any hint as to when this would be rolled out for all to see. With that being said, we just have to patiently wait for big news from the man, Elon Musk. But what do you think? Do you think this would be a reality? Do you believe it would take Elon some time to crack this and roll it out? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments section. And that'll be all for today. If you found this video entertaining and enlightening, I want you to like, share, and push the subscribe button for more updates from Glancy Tech.